This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
And this is Monster, my podcast.
And this is Jack-O-Lantern.
There's a monster in my podcast.
Irishman. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was expecting this to suck, but it's good.
Yes, it is. It is very, very good. I mean, I walked into this expecting some Sleepy Hollow stuff, and I'm always down for some Sleepy Hollow. That's good.
It's fine. There's just not enough to it, you know. But this is like Sleepy Hollow if it could open up its mouth and eat you like the doors in Mario 2.
Yeah, I do like this quite a bit. So it can just unhinge its jaw, grab you from the head, and I like in my vision of this, he flips you straight up, and then he just swallows you directly down, and then burps your shoes up.
Yeah. Do you remember the commercials with the flip top head?
What?
It was for a toothbrush, and it was about like getting to your back teeth. And it was like, until they invent a flip top head, and they'd show somebody and they'd open their mouth and their head would open all the way up so it opens, so it would be like flat. Like
a Canadian in South Park?
Yes.
Okay.
But all the way. If that Canadian opened its head, so just the top of it was like a chaos eater, basically. Like, no joke.
Was it realistic? Like, did it show
no.
It was
a cartoon.
The glistening
in the hallway.
Yeah. You're
glistening dick shoot.
You're right. That's my porn detective name. Hi, I'm glistening dick shoot.
Dick shoot. But it was a cartoon, and the cartoon was like, until they invent a flip top head.
Yeah, that sounds fucking horrifying.
It was horrifying, man. The 90s. It's fucked up. Belle Biv DeVoe in that. It's no good. So that's how I imagine this guy like doing it, just like opening up a word and then eating people. He also can throw his pumpkin head at you, which smashes your head in instantly, which I love. Your head is smashed to pulp by the grinning pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. I love that it's a head-seeking jack-o'-lantern.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
My favorite detail about this, though, is that he can see through any carved jack-o'-lantern and cause any carved jack-o'-lantern to suddenly shriek.
And there are specific rules for if there are multiple jack-o'-lanterns that shriek.
Yes.
Yep.
Like being in the pumpkin patch, like with this guy about, is so cool. This is like such a Halloween one-shot for Call of Cthulhu. Like just being able to see through every jack-o'-lantern, that's a cool ass power. Even though mostly you're just seeing a bunch of Iron Men coming up and asking for candy. But like theoretically, I can imagine something cooler than that happening.
Yeah. I just love the idea of like the one person who knows and just running around like smashing them, and it's just being a delinquent. Like, no, he can see us. He's coming.
Yeah, exactly. Or like you're the one person who knows and you just keep flashing the jack-o'-lantern. It's like, why do these kids keep flashing my jack-o'-lantern? Then like Naira laughs at Pep, but appears you in a dream. Is like, don't stop them. He becomes something called the Halloween Man, and just in terms of amazing sentences, he is like the Halloween version of the anti-Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
What does the Halloween version of the anti-Santa Claus mean?
So what I think they're trying to invoke is it's like Halloween Krampus, but this is before we reach peak Krampus in our culture. Yeah.
This is when anti-Santa Claus was a phrase.
Right. Or they go on to describe it. Like they talk about the Halloween Man like coming and abducting children who are alone on Halloween. Like it's a pretty clear connection. Like it starts at the beginning of the sentence and ends at the end of the sentence where the small dot is, Gary.
Well, I understand that. I just think the phrase a Halloween version of an anti-Santa Claus.
No, I have it highlighted. It's a wonderful sentence.
Yeah, I just don't really, the idea like, it's like saying it's like the Thanksgiving version of like the anti Uncle Sam or something. What the fuck does that mean?
Brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.